people in the audience because this light is, I can see like the first couple rows about here. That's all I got. Before we go on, I want to take just a moment. I want to thank Mr. G. For those of you who I got to meet during the summer when I first got here, it didn't take me long at all. And I was like about to drown in everything going on, trying to figure out what was happening, how to get things going, how to contact people, all that kind of stuff. And very quickly I found myself thinking I was going to just pass out and die right in the middle. But we interviewed some people, and we got a second round of interviews coming in, and very impressed with Mr. G, which, by the way, his name, let me tell you his actual name. It is Daniel Gidritis. But it took me a little while to get the hang of Gidritis. I like, if you see his name, and it's on the back of your brochure there, or your program, it's Gidritis or something crazy like that. So he had to help me along a few times of getting the hang of how to actually say Gidritis. So we, as a group, just lovingly say Mr. G. It saves us all a little bit of headache there. I do want to also take just a moment to thank a few people. I don't know if they're here, but I'd like to thank Miss Michelle Bowden-Harris, our Fine Arts Department Chair, Mr. Nick Lazero, if you're here, our Director of Fine Arts for Bryan Independent School District, Mr. Hugh Pyatt, the principal here at Rudder High School, and also Dr. Wallace, the superintendent of Bryan ISD. And one other note on that, in my interview here, I want to let y'all know how I knew this was a place for me. It was an opportunity before I even had a chance to meet the kids here. Mr. Pyatt and Dr. Wallace both just blew me away with the type of men they were and the type of honor that they showed for this district. And I hope that you know what type of people that you have looking over your children. You need to be really thankful for the principal that we have here, and then also for our superintendent. Whether you agree with 100% of everything they do, I can promise you they're great men, and I am beyond grateful to be working for this district. We're going to play now for you Carol of the Bells, and hopefully we can satisfy everybody, because if you know this tune, lots of people love it. A real slow version, lots of people like a fast version, so we're going to kind of try to do both for you, and hopefully you'll be able to all enjoy it. Thank you very much. Okay, while percussion are getting set up and doing a few things to get ready for our last piece, I do want to say, I'm sure, especially if there's a lot of parents I still haven't had a chance to meet yet, when I first arrived here, I think we had close to 80 kids who were in the band program, and as you can see right now, not so much. And I want to say that because I'm extremely proud and thankful to be working with a group of young men and women that are up here on the stage right now. They rose to the occasion of making some changes. I know life has been different, and I know a few of them were probably ready to walk out the door on me as well. But I'm extremely thankful for all of that made the choice to stay and to really start working on things the way that we're trying to get it going. And talking about how we're trying to get some things going. I found out that this group of young men and women have never taken any type of trip whatsoever. And so that's something that I really want us to begin to work on. And we will be starting a fundraiser, and it will be sent out with the kids next week, actually right before the Christmas break to get started on. And the only way that we're going to be able to do any kind of trips whatsoever is if everybody participates in that. Okay? I don't know how much money any of you have individually, but if somebody told me right now to write me a check for $2,000 so you could go on the band trip, I'd be like, sorry, I don't get to go. Okay, maybe you could do that, I don't know. But the point of the fundraisers is to help all of you out, especially the parents, the ones who are really putting in the effort to make things work. So if you could just help out in participating with that, getting involved to trying to promote that. Like I said, you'll be getting all the information on that next week and how it's going to work and everything. And before we do our last piece, I want to take just a moment to recognize somebody in this program. Mr. Aaron Forrester, will you stand up for us, please? This young man... This young man recently had two really, really big things happening for him. One of them was we went to our all-region tryouts this past weekend. And that is a combined competition between 5A and 6A high schools. Okay, so please understand there's a lot of people that are involved with this. And out of all the percussionists that tried out, he made 4th chair overall. And he is also 2nd chair in our area and will be advancing to area tryouts for January 10th. So let's give him a hand for that. And the other thing, I hope I don't mess this up. I got this straight from Ms. Forster's email. I'm sure she's here somewhere. But he is also a finalist in the Houston Symphony League for 2015 concerto competition. So give him a hand for that one as well. That's pretty good. Again, thank you all so much for coming tonight. We're going to close out our concert tonight with a piece called Clash of the Carolers. And I don't think it's going to take you too long to kind of figure out why it's called that. Thank you again for coming.